From VTV Channel 6 Studios in downtown Vernal, this is Local Point with your host, Chris Piner.
Welcome to Local Point, sponsored by Ashley Regional Medical Center. What are some of your favorite Broadway musicals? Would you like to see some of them again? What if you could see the best parts of some of the best musicals all within one show? Well, Uintah High School is meeting that exact request. Showtime Uintah, in its third year, will be performing various songs from selected Broadway musicals. And here in the studio today, we have a few of the performers to speak with us, Robert Spencer and Jordan Myrick. Welcome to Local Point, you two.
Thank you for having us.
It's good to have you in here. Now, I happen to be the director of this, so I'm putting on a few questions here for the benefit of our audience. But let's just kind of go with the history of Showtime Uintah. Do you guys know anything about it? I mentioned it's in its third year.
Oh yes, I was a sophomore. It was my sophomore year when Showtime Uintah started, and I had heard about it, and I really enjoyed it when I first seen the first production of it, and I thought it was a very good show.
Do you remember some of the numbers from that year?
Oh gosh.
Seasons of Love.
Seasons of Love is a traditional one we've had. This is the third year we've been putting on Seasons of Love. That's really the only one that really stands out right now.
I put you on the spot with that. I definitely did. And Robert, you hadn't moved to Vernal yet for that year, right?
Yeah,
so
I
you've
just got
come
here
into
last year.
this. This will be your first time doing this, and this is incidentally your first year
Yes.
of Showtime Uintah. So it's different to each year, right?
Yes.
All right. With about how many numbers are in the program?
19.
19 numbers
yes.
each year. It's been about the same. So if you've seen the past 2 years, you'll have seen, well, nearly 60,
Wow.
50 to 60 different numbers from different Broadway musicals.
Wow.
Now, so with 19 numbers this year, how big is the cast, Robert?
We have 20 people, 10 girls and 10 boys, and it's a great cast. We're getting a lot of good choreography, and it's looking good. So.
A lot of choreography. Now, in the next segment, I'm going to meet with some of the girls from the cast, but we've just got 2 of our 10 guys here. Can you guys tell me the other guys?
Oh yes, there is Shelby Thomas, Connor and Jesse Bellhorn, and of course Jesse Bernard.
Jesse Tufton.
Oh, is it Tufton? Okay, and then Joseph Bernard as well.
Very
So.
good.
And
very
we
good.
also have Chris Stewart and Brett
Wheeler,
yes, thank you. And, oh yeah, Zach
Zach Pfeiffer.
I don't know these people. I'm only
He's
with
only
him
been
every-
rehearsing
Yeah,
it,
I've only been
for
spending
3
hours on
months.
end with him for nights.
They know everything else, but
Who's that last guy?
And then Jordan Simmons.
Jordan Simmons, of course, yes.
very good. And we also have a crew of 6 people, and we really appreciate everybody who's part of this show. So can you tell me, Jordan, some of the numbers that our audience may expect to see in Showtime this year?
Oh yes, they will be seeing a lot of great Broadway musical. We're taking Seasons of Love. We mentioned that before from Rent. Ease on Down the Road from The Wiz. If I Only Had a Brain from The Wizard of Oz. Too Darn Hot for Kiss Me.
And this
from
is
Kiss
the
Me
opening number, and you've got a little
Yes.
solo piece in that too, right?
Yes, I do.
Very good. Well, we can't name probably all of them, but those are some. Do you have a favorite number, Robert?
Yes, I do. I'm very partial to this number. It's Camelot. It's my own solo, so
I have to
it's
say
Camelot from the musical Camelot.
Oh, I have to say it's a really great number. If anybody would like to see it, it's a really great number.
Any other favorite numbers, Jordan?
I would have to say Ease on Down the Road. It's probably my favorite aside from Seasons, but it
It's
is.
because he's in it.
It's always your favorite, the ones that
course.
you're in, isn't
Yeah.
it? Makes sense. Why not?
Ease on Down the Road presents a great choreography as well as many of the other numbers, but I really like this number because it has a great choreography and just a lot of energy.
Very good, very good. Now, we've teased our audience long enough. This is basically what's going to be in the show. We'll talk more about that in the second piece, but when is Showtime Uintah, Robert?
Oh, it's a week from today, actually. It's November 10th.
Or depending on when you're seeing the show, it could be a different day.
Oh,
but
yes.
what are the dates, Robert?
It's November 10th through the 13th.
November 10th through the 13th. That's a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. What time does it start?
It starts at 7 o'clock and a pre-show at 6:30.
Oh, very good. I will talk a little bit about the pre-show in the next segment with the girls. Now, what time? It starts at 7, and tickets are...
$7.
Ooh, starts at 7, tickets are $7. That's
Easy to
enough
remember.
Yeah. All right, and how can we get them?
You can pick up these tickets from any cast member, so that would mean any him or myself or any of the cast members that we named off. And you can also get them at the Uintah High School front office
Or at the door.
or at the door. Yes, as well.
Thanks, you guys. After the break, we will hear from 2 other performers and what they have done to prepare for this year's show. But first, here's a message from the sponsor of Local Point, Ashley Regional Medical Center.
Welcome to Ashley Regional Medical Center. We have just added another amazing new piece of technology to our radiology department. This is the new Infinia Hawkeye 4, the best nuclear medicine technology available, and the same you would find at tertiary hospitals along the Wasatch Front. This machine can help physicians determine both the nature and precise location of the disease by testing gallbladder function, performing cardiac perfusion studies, and diagnosing cancer. Ashley Regional Medical Center, continuing to bring the latest medical technology to northeastern Utah.
Welcome back. A few of the Showtime Uintah cast is here to tell us why they are in the production. And maybe a few other things, too. We have Hersha Chaudhary, and we have Larissa Pearson. I got it right. Did I get it right?
You did.
Woo! All right, I've been working on it only for 3 years now, I think. So no, it's good to have you here.
Thank you.
We got to talk with some of the guys in the first segment about the show, but we have girls in our show, too.
Of course.
We do.
Right? How many girls are in Showtime?
10.
So, with 10 boys, 10 girls, 20 in the cast total, and 6 working behind the scenes. Can you give us a couple other numbers that the guys didn't mention? Broadway musical numbers.
Mamma Mia from Mamma Mia.
Matchmaker.
Matchmaker.
And Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair.
And Papa from Oliver.
Aha, we're hitting the girls' numbers, too.
And our favorite son, which
Of
is one of
course.
our favorites.
All right, and you two were going to give us just a small sampling
Of
of the
course.
choreography.
Okay, ready?
From
Of
that.
course.
Just a small one. Here we go.
Okay.
Ready, set, go.
Oh,
Yeah, well, that was a small sampling of the choreography.
well.
I liked it. I liked
try.
it. But yeah, that number is really a fun one because it's all. Well, tell me a little bit, Larissa. Why is that such a unique number?
It's not really like dancing around from like with your legs. We use our hands, and it's really precise and really military-like, and it's
Right.
just really cool.
It's kind of arm dancing.
Yeah.
Isn't it? But there is a piece with legs too. So yeah, watch for that. But what is that from? Our favorite son.
Oh, Rogers Foley's.
Yeah, Follies.
Follies.
That's right.
Follies.
The Will Rogers Follies, and that was popular during the 1990s, and we pulled this number out. You guys do a great job in that. And who's the featured singer in that one, too?
Jordan Simmons.
Jordan Simmons,
Yep.
and we've got all of the
Yep.
girls in that number,
All the
too.
girls and one guy.
Yeah. All right. Any other favorite numbers? I stopped you. Do you have a favorite number, Hersha?
Well, I really like the ending. Our ending song is We Go Together, and it's We Go Together. You know, it's our ending song, and we're just a loving cast. So it
Which
works
is
together.
from which musical?
Grease.
Grease.
Yeah.
From
Right.
Greece. Yeah. So we've got samplings of all kinds of different musicals from the 1930s all the way up to the. Do you know the newest song? Here's a little
Tarzan,
trivia for you.
You'll Find My Heart.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
good. Disney's Tarzan, and do you know the year on that one by any chance?
Ooh,
that
like
came out.
later than 2005.
Yeah, I think that's good. I'm not sure I know the year either, but that works for me too. All right, well, let's repeat again because we keep throwing out all these fun numbers and the people. Did we get to mention the other girls too?
No?
Oh, let's do that. Can you tell me? We've 2 of you are here. Who are the other 8 girls?
Well, the senior girls this year are me and Jessica Eaton and Amber Mott and Allie Palmer.
And then the juniors are me, Danny Powell, and Rihanna Ellis,
And sophomores, Faith Bainbridge.
Stacy Nolling, and Alyssa Turner.
Very good. Nowling, I think, right?
Nowling.
Stacey
Nowling,
Nowling.
yes.
Yeah, I'm working on pronunciation here too. Way to go to give a little plug for all the others. If you know any of these performers, you're going to want to come and see them. And even if you don't, it's a great night out, isn't it? Wouldn't you say? I mean, it's just
Yeah.
lively, fun songs the whole time. I cut you off though. Well, your favorite number in the show, Hersha?
My favorite number, probably Seasons of Love, just because we've done it. It's a tradition, and I'm also being soloed, which is kind of awesome. But
It is kind of
it's
awesome,
a touching
so I can
song
say
as
that.
well. It's kind of like We Go Together. It's a loving song, yeah.
Good pick. That's why we
Yeah.
keep doing that one
It's a
every year. Do you have a
tradition.
favorite number too?
Oh, no. I have about 5, but I really like Mamma Mia, and I really like one of the ones I'm dancing in. When I'm not near the girl I love the girl I'm near. It's just so much fun to do.
And she gets to be the girl
Yes.
that's near, Shelby. Yeah, very good. Well, all right. Well, hard to believe that we're almost finished here. Let's throw out the details again for all of our audience that's interested in going. When is Showtime Uintah?
It is November 10th through the 13th, which
Good,
is a
that's
Wednesday,
Wednesday.
through Saturday.
Right, and how much are the tickets?
$7
And what time does it start?
at 7 o'clock, and the pre-show's at 6:30.
Ah, and who is the pre-show? Do we know?
We're featuring the U-Tones this year.
Ah, so if you don't know them, come and find out. And where is this happening?
The Uintah High School Auditorium.
The main auditorium, the big one. All right, well, thanks you guys for coming again.
Thank you.
And for plugging Showtime Uintah. I have a personal interest in this one as well. I get to see these guys every night as we rehearse. And thank you for joining us. We hope to see you again right here on the next edition of Local Point.